right, Brian, thanks very much. Once again, do stay on with us, though. We also have the reactions, in fact, now coming in. Viewers, US President Donald Trump responded, of course, with fury to the Supreme Court ruling that he lacked the power to unilaterally set tariffs on imports, vowing to continue a global trade war that has kept the world on edge for a year. Hours after the ruling, Trump signed an executive order repealing the tariffs struck down by the court and issued a proclamation imposing a 10% duty on most goods imported in the US for 150 days. Joining me now for this discussion is Dr. Sharad Kohli, senior economist. A very good morning to you, Dr. Kohli. What's your first take of the Supreme Court ruling from the United States?
Good morning, Kriti, to you and the viewers. I think things in America have become very complicated because he's declared additional 10% tariffs as a retaliatory measure to Supreme Court decision. And those 10% tariffs mean that they will be, if the deals remain, it will be over and above. It's important to note, Kriti, that Supreme Court has not advised refund of the $175 billion collected so far.
Right.
So there is no refund which has been ordered. So which means the amount collected remains, which in turn means that the importing trade houses in the United States will have to file separate lawsuits to claim refund of that amount. So that is a very important point. Plus, Section 102 authorizes the president to impose these tariffs subject to 150 days of investigation. Plus, there is a Section 301, under which he had imposed tariffs on Brazil. So that Section 301 needs extensive investigation. There is another section called Section 338, which requires a lengthy investigation. So I think things are very complicated. Under the US Trade Act 1974, the Supreme Court has taken a stand, but President Trump, knowing him, he's not going to back out on this. He's not going to sit back and just watch what is happening. So I think things are very complicated. And a comment about India deal. Now, Indian 18% tariffs have been done. Now, if these 10% are levied, which is levied on the whole world, which means that 28 plus 10, unless, of course, the importers in the US decide to claim a refund of. So in my view, things are, legally speaking, very, very complicated as of now.
Is it 28 plus 10, Dr. Kohli, or is it 18 plus 10 on India?
It's 18 plus 10 because 18 is India has already agreed, and he's levied 10. Unless he says that I'm not going to levy 10% on you, then 18% hold good. So I think the clarity will come because it's a weekend. I'm sure there's going to be a number of press conferences on part of President Trump to clarify the situation. But as of now, legally speaking, it's very, very complicated, and it has caused a lot of instability. The markets are going to be very unstable. Gold prices, silver prices yesterday rose. Gold rose to $5,100, silver rose to $84 plus. So I think things are very, very complicated from here because and on top of that, the Iran tensions are building up. He will try and divert attention from this on Iran. So all in all, a very complicated weekend, I would say, for the economists, for the trade pundits.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for sharing your insights with us. And we now move on